It's me, Keita.
And me, Rachel.
As if we had to introduce ourselves every motherfucking time. But what up? We back for another episode of Talking Pink.
That's right.
And today I want to talk about something. Okay, I had this incident at home. Okay, so what happened? Can I tell my story?
No, you take it too long already.
Do the people want the song? Can I get the people the song?
Are y'all awake or y'all sleep?
Fuck you. So it
I
was
heard
like
it. That's my invitation.
Tuesday.
Okay.
I get home from work and I'm just chilling with my family. We talking and stuff. So my daughter says, we finished the conversation what we had on Monday because I was asking her on Monday, hey, what you want to do? You want to learn karate?
Right.
You want to play soccer? What you want to do? You need to do something active.
Right.
So she's like, I'm like, oh, here we go with this shit again. So on Tuesday, she comes back to me and says, Mom, is pole dancing a sport? I said, no.
Are you sure?
But it's an activity. It's an exercise. I mean, you do get a workout in it. And so she was like, well, I seen it on TikTok, people pole dancing. I was like, well, pole dancing for me is like, people, they naked, women dance on a pole.
So what's she
earn
looking
money. And she saw a video on TikTok.
Okay.
And she's like, no, because these people, they had on clothes. They had on like sweatpants. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, they're probably trying to transform it into something different, which is okay. So I had this real motherly daughter type of interaction with her.
Right.
So I go take a shower, and then next thing I know, my husband busts in the bathroom. Let me tell you what your daughter said.
What?
I said, pole dancing? Yeah, I shut that shit down. I'm like, okay, so that's going to make her want to do it even more.
Absolutely.
So he was like, ain't nobody dancing on no pole in my family. I ain't raising no daughters who's going to be dancing on poles. I was like, wait a minute, wait. You got to pull back a little bit.
Right, a little bit.
I was like, you should have said that. You should have. I don't give a fuck. So he walks out. 3 minutes later, I'm still in the shower. Here she comes. Dad said that I can't pole dance. He ain't gonna let me do it. I was like, okay, wait.
What the fuck?
Can I just ask how old your daughter is?
She's 10.
Okay.
And by the way, Pinky's
shit, this is the 10-year-old?
The 10-year-old.
Oh my God.
So,
hold on. Okay, so let's back up. Let's introduce our guest because we didn't do that, and we didn't even give her the breakdown on we gonna talk first and then we gonna introduce you. And so she did right. Okay, so let's introduce our guest that we have today, and I'm not gonna say her name because I'm gonna mess it up. So Keita, introduce our guest.
Oh my God, this is okay, Pinkies. I want to introduce y'all to our guest, Miss Ari of Ari Brands. She is a brand ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
She does what is it, public relations?
Mm-hmm. Well, let's let her tell our Pinkies what she does.
Because I still got to remember my story, okay? I'm thinking.
Well, how y'all doing? My name is Ari the Brand. I do public relations, marketing, branding, creative direction. A little bit of everything. I do executive assisting, product placements, and things of that nature. So just do a little bit of everything. I'm like the go-to person for basically whatever needs to get done.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you're trying to sell.
Yes.
You can sell it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And as far as public relation goes, I like to brand myself as like the number one PR and on-site representation. So I'm not like your typical sit behind the computer, send out press releases all day long. Right. And, so I am the red carpet publicist. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get you on that carpet. I'm going to make sure, if there's an event that we need to be at, we're going to be at those events. You're going to know, who you need to know while we're there. So that's, my specialty.
Awesome.
Because it's a lot of people that just can't, do that. They don't have, people skills. And I'm a people person. So that's what I do.
So you just got to talk to the people, be able to talk to the people.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Talking Pink.
Okay, so back to my story. But she had a question about the story. Mm-hmm. And she wanted to know how old was my daughter. Mm-hmm. She's 10 years old. Mm-hmm. And so she busts into the bathroom. I mean, her face is red. She's crying. And she was like, Mom, Dad said I can't do it. I was like, okay. This is what Dad is thinking.
Right.
Remember, Dad's a man.
Right.
Dad is always going to go left.
Yeah.
When it comes to something that about women.
Mm-hmm.
So he's thinking that you're going to be doing this because it's seen as degrading.
Mm-hmm. It's
seen as vulgar.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not something that he wants his little girls to do.
Right.
So she was like, but it's not like that.
Right.
She had her, of course, she had her stance.
Right.
And I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just pull back. Let me remember, because when I was 8 years old, and I know a lot of motherfuckers in my generation remember this.
What?
There were monkey bars at the playground, and there was a long pole on the monkey bar.
Was it?
And yeah,
And we all used
really?
to slide down.
We
And
didn't
you-
go to the park.
And you walked around that pole slowly, and sometimes you would jump on the pole.
And
and
slide
slide
down.
down.
Okay, I see.
Okay. Okay. So we've been doing this for a long time.
Right.
So, now that it's transformed to something that's like a whole workout, people getting paid to do it,
Correct.
is not seen as something valuable, something that,
Innocent.
Like-
So this should have been a teachable moment for both of them.
Mhm.
They both should have been sat down and explained, this is what I mean by this. If this is what you're trying to do, then no, I'm not going to support you. But, Dad, that's not what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to do. That should have been a teachable moment for both of them. He completely just took out her activities, something that she saw that could have been fun.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Poor baby.
Right. So I felt bad for her, and I wanted to punch him in the back of the head, but hey.
Yeah, you
It is
can't
what
take
it
that
is,
away
but
from
I'm
him.
still trying to take
He
a
feels where he exactly. At least you weren't trying to take a
Can
shit.
But
But
I get my me time.
exactly, exactly. Please, can we talk about that? I know you crying, baby. Can you just sit down there and cry and let me I just need 5 more
get it out.
minutes just to myself.
Get it out. Just get it out, and I'll be right back.
Exactly. Oh my God, poor baby. So would you let her do it?
Yes.
Cause I wanna see what
I
she's
just want
talking
my
about.
girls to be active.
Correct.
Because
I-
motherfuckers is lazy right now.
But like pole dancing, I would think now, because you can pretty much turn anything into a sport.
Right.
And pole dancing is really like, it takes skill.
It does
And-
take
Yes,
skills.
Yes, it does, and you don't have to be naked to do it. It's an
Absolutely.
art. It's like
It is an
you
art.
know. So I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool.
I think it would be cool.
As long as
too.
she's not doing it in a derogatory, manner.
Correct. My
So
baby could
that's
do it.
what
She said, "Mom,
that's
my
what you
butt
push.
shakes. Look, I'm not even trying." First of all, I see what you're talking about, but that's not. Our households are just very
yeah.
different.
So how did you handle that?
But, people are watching. I can't really say what I did, but I encouraged her not to do that, because she would literally take off her clothes and be like, "Look, it's shaking. Like, it's I said, "Oh my God."
And how old is
How-
yours?
Wait a minute,
She is about to be 8.
Okay.
I mean, I can't
She about to be
believe
8.
you the one that walk around the house
First of all,
butt ass naked.
I do, but I'm not. Oh, hold on, wait.
Oh, go ahead and get your life straight. Get it straight. Yeah,
so
drink some
thirsty
water.
right
There you go. Everybody take a sip.
Mm-hmm.
Now we
Speaking
back.
of teachable moments, I encourage them not. So this is my thing. I just want my kids to be comfortable in front of me. I don't, because we grew up to where we could not be ourselves, our true comfortable selves in front of our parents.
Mm-hmm.
So I want them to be comfortable in front of me. And my girls are comfortable in front of me, to the point that when they get mad, they curse. And I'm like, wait a minute. She's like, oh my God, motherfucker. I'm like, girl, stop. Don't do that. Stop cussing. She's like, oh, you petty as fuck. First of all.
Ooh.
First of all.
Ooh.
And then they be laughing at each other like, she said that. I can't believe. I'm like, listen.
Ooh, they
Listen,
testing them limits.
Girl, they do. But again, I want them to be comfortable in front of me. I would prefer they use different words in their moments of anger. But I had one, my oldest daughter, she like blew up on Friday. Sorry, I'm about to share this moment. But she blew up because she's like, I'm just trying to keep her from getting in trouble. So she's pissed. She gets in the car, she slammed the door, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? And she was just like, I'm just so... First she says, nothing. I can read my children. What's wrong with you? Nothing. What's wrong with you? Nothing. You're not even opening your mouth. So something is fucking wrong.
Houston.
You slammed my door. Like, what the fuck did my car do to you? She was like, this girl get on my fucking nerves. I swear, I just be like, I'm trying to be a good big sister, and I'm trying, and I'm like, so I let her have that whole moment. Get it out. Okay, I said, look at me. Look me in my eyes. Look at me. Your job, you're responsible for you. Unless I ask you to look after her, there are adults around her. Your job is not to be her mother. Your job is not to be her caretaker. That's my responsibility. And I said, I know exactly where you are, 1,000%. She was pissed, right?
Why?
Because her sister. She
acted out.
I have. She's behavioral, emotional, verbal, physical. She's got a lot going on. So let me paint that colorful picture first. Okay. So she could be quite aggravating to others, but especially to her sister. So I said, she's like, I'm trying to be a good big sister. I'm trying to make sure she don't get in trouble. And I said, thank you. But moving forward, you are responsible for you. If something happens to your sister in the presence of adults, who am I going to go after? The fucking adults. Because that's not your responsibility. You're responsible for you. She responsible for her. She know what she doing. So take that weight off of you. That's heavy. And I said, I have to weigh that because I'm the mother. You don't have to weigh that. So take that off. Do me a favor and take that. I'm getting chills just talking about it. That's heavy. That's heavy. So I said, don't wear that no more. That's not on you. If something happens to her, I'm telling you, I'm going to go after the adult. I'm telling you, unless I ask you, could you please look after your sister? I just need an hour. I just need 30 minutes. Give me about 10 minutes. Could you just please and if she don't listen to you, come to me because you're going to be trying to check that whole situation and then y'all going to be boom, 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 boom.
And ain't nobody going to get no peace.
So this weekend, this is what I did. I never leave my house. We don't go nowhere. And I've been getting rid of, releasing, throwing away, right? Because I'm trying to clear my head, my mind, my body. And I want my space to be just as clear as I'm trying to have all these things. So when I'm in a clear space, it helps me focus better. That's just me personally. So I'm doing that to every single room in the house. I'm going through my daughter's room. You can't fit that. You can't wear that. We throwing that shit away. You can fit this. You can wear this. We folding it up, putting it here. I'm doing the same thing for me. I did the same thing for downstairs. I want to come into my house and it be a place of peace, but it hasn't been. It's been total chaos, and it's been a place that I don't even want to go, but I'm paying, so I'm staying, okay? So I said, you know what? This weekend we're going to go to the mall. We just going to get out. We just going to take a little break. We're going to walk around, and I said, let's just do a little bit of retail therapy. So because my baby
How much did you spend?
I spent a cool $1,000, but listen, because my baby had, hell no, I don't do that. I'm responsible with my shit. Okay. I could spend without having to wait until I get that, okay? But I'm not a baller. I'm prioritizing. I'm responsible and I'm prioritizing. But the point I'm trying to make is, I bought her a bag because I said, you know why I'm buying you this bag? Because you deserve it. You are trying in school. You working as hard as you can. You trying at home. You working as hard as you can. You even trying with your attitude a little bit. I see you trying to work as hard as you can. But I said, but I'm doing this because I'm showing you are worth this gift. And it doesn't matter about how much it is. You are worth this gift. So you see these bags in here? Pick a bag, because we went to the Coach store and I said, pick a bag. And she was like, oh, this is nice. She thinks that we're just window shopping, but I'm like, no, you getting it.
Wait a minute. Bag it up.
What?
Y'all was in the Coach? I'm thinking y'all went to Claire's.
No, baby.
Went to the Justice store.
No.
Y'all went to Coach?
Because we bossing up.
Niggas.
Because we bossing up. Okay.
Damn, 2022 is in effect. Like,
I mean, because and I also want her to. I want her to know that you can have this, you deserve this, and you can be responsible with it. Now, if I see this shit on the floor, I'ma slide you. But just remember, the intention. It was good. So keep it that way.
Y'all record that? Put that on video. Put it in.
Girl,
Snapchat.
So listen, So I said pick a bag. So she picked this big ass blue backpack. I love it. I might borrow it. But she could say no because it's hers. And I said, with a bag, you also need a wallet. You're not just about to throw no money up in there or this little raggedy whatever you had. Get you a wallet that go with your bag. Because I'm teaching her, if you work hard, you deserve this. Yeah. You're responsible. And the salespeople, the person who was helping us, heard me saying all of this about her. I said, you know what? She's a good daughter. She's a great big sister. And she's trying in every area. Yeah. So this is just for me to give her a little gift to see, you know what? You're right. I do deserve this. I am doing a good job. Yeah. And if somebody wants to gift you something, let them. Yep. Mm-hmm. So she picked up this bag, and I was like, oh, that's nice. How much is it? And the lady told me the price, and she was like, cricket. That's it. That's it's nice. But, you know, that, and I said, no. Is this the one you would like? Yes, ma'am. It's really nice. Oh, well, then we're going to get this one. So the lady's holding it. And I'm like, and she was like, well, is that all for you guys? No, ma'am. Let's go over here and look at these wallets. Yeah. What wallet would you like to go with your bag? And she was like, you know, I like this one. I said, I know what you're doing. You're picking up the smallest wallet. You're looking. Now you know how to look for the price. So looking at the tag like, yeah, this is nice. But that's not the one you want. You're right. It is nice, but that's not the one you want. Yeah. Get the one you want because I'm gifting you something that you deserve. Yeah. Don't cut yourself short. Yeah. Right? Yep. Mm-hmm. So, okay, mommy. This is it. I said, are you sure? Because it still looks small to me. But that's fine if that's what you want. So they were like, well, we're going to bring this in a bag. And so I went to go pay or whatever, and I wrapped it up. And she said, well, we're just going to, you know, put it in a bag for you. So it was taking them a while, right? And she was like, and I was like, well, do you like any slides? You know, do you like any of the shoes? Mama, I don't want nothing else. This is nice what I got, and I'm happy, and that's it. So they finally come from the back, and they said, because you are such a hard worker, you know, and this is a gift to you, we decided to gift wrap it. Girl, she came out with this nice big, because she was like, Mom, what are they doing? They don't have to put it in a bag. I'm going to wear it on my back. No, you're going to let them do what they need to do, because this is part of it. You get what you pay for. So you let them, exactly. Right. If they put it in a paper bag, you let them put that shit in a paper bag. So they put it in a big, nice box, in a big gift bag. Even the wallet was separate. Yeah. And they said, you know, congratulations on working really hard. Enjoy your things. And I was like, oh, that's really nice. And I was like, do you want to look? Because I really went just to go get her sister some shoes. But she did work. She has been working hard. Like hard, like trying. Yeah. Like I'm trying and I get it. It's hard. Yeah. So I spoil my kids because I didn't get that growing up. Yeah. I didn't get at least you trying. Yeah. Pat on the back. You know, even if it was words. Yeah. I'm going to give you words, but I'm also going to gift you things because you deserve it. Mm-hmm. You working hard. And
you know what? Sometimes I think, though, like, and if you agree, disagree, whatever, you just let us know. I think sometimes, like, because my sister did the same thing with her daughter. Mm-hmm. My sister had my niece when she was 19. Mm-hmm. And so because we grew up with things that we didn't have.
Absolutely.
We want our children to
have what we didn't have. Exactly.
So she did that. Yeah. And I find myself doing that a lot of times now. And
is it out of guilt?
I don't know what it is.
For me, it's out of guilt.
We were raised out of guilt because technically y'all have nothing to be guilty about. Mm-hmm. It would be like guilt for your parents. So you, like you just said, you give them the things that y'all didn't have, mm-hmm. or, you know, so I don't think it's guilt at all. It's you wanted to be a better parent than what your parents were to you, or giving your children the experience that you didn't get.
Exactly. Because we grew up in a 3-bedroom home. There's no reason why we couldn't have had our own room. Okay? I had to leave, come back. And then he thought about it, and then you can buy, just fine. You 19, you can go ahead. Exactly. So sometimes I feel like I would be a better parent if I didn't have to divide or split my time, my love, my affection, lack thereof. I already know. Or my money. Like I feel like sometimes but I'm really conscious about splitting time. Because I know it's important. We need our own time. We need our own time, and then we can collectively spend time together. But it's very important for me to know you ate. We need to do stuff that you like. If you just want to sit here and watch Disney Plus and Netflix all day, we can do that. You about to be 13. If you want to walk around the mall with me and you or your friends, we can do that too. It's very important for me to split that time because I don't want them to be like, you was always so busy, you was working, you had your own room.
and that's so real.
Exactly.
Because my oldest daughter finally confessed to us that she wants us to herself instead of having to share with her youngest, her sister. And that I was like, oh my God, really?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it just obliviously just.
Yes, exactly.
I blocked that out. I don't know how.
Right.
And I'm like, oh man. I mean, I didn't think of that. I grew up with siblings.
Exactly.
I was a middle child and I was the most responsible child.
Right.
So I was able to do things on my own, spend time by myself. I didn't want
to spend time with them.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to be with my mom. Just me and my mom.
I didn't either.
I was cool by myself.
I didn't either. I was cool by myself, but then me and my sister, my dad raised my sister and I together, and we always spent time together. But when we got of age, it's like, all right, you doing other shit, I'm doing other shit.
I'm just
I can't talk to you about my shit, so I'm gonna spend time by myself.
And I was just surprised that my children actually liked me.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm fun. So
I was like, oh, you like me? Okay.
Why wouldn't you like me?
I mean, love is different, but I know
it's because you're supposed to love, right? Exactly.
My parents, but like my parents.
I never thought about that.
I don't like to play bingo, but
no, I never thought about that. I really, I don't think I really like mine.
I love my parents.
Want mama to be friends with me though.
You didn't want her to be friends with you? You didn't want to tell her stuff? When I got of age, I did talk to my mom a lot, but I'm not the type of person that'll hold back. I uncomfortably talked to my dad, but he was like, can you go talk to somebody?
No, you are not desk on the pole.
If that's what you want to do, Rachel, damn, get out of my face.
That was your daddy.
No, he be like, make your own money. Stay out of my pocket.
That was it. That was your life lesson.
My parents was opposite. Like, I remember getting my first job, or at least trying to work at, I want to say I was 17, and it was this little burger joint down the street from my house, and my dad was pissed. He was like, you are not working at no fast food restaurant. He was like, you're too pretty for that. I was like, oh.
I'm sorry, but that's real.
I was like,
that's real.
And I was like, I kind of thought it was like really shallow. And I was like, okay. And my dad did not talk to me for 2 weeks, and I had to quit the job. He was like, no.
Just for him to talk to you again?
What do you want? You work at Hooters or something?
No, he didn't want me working in food. Like, he was like, you do too much. Like, he was like, you deserve to work. If you're going to get a job, go sit behind a desk. Like, you're not going to work in a fast food place.
And I kind of agree.
It's completely opposite. My mom is a hustler. Right. Like, she did the floors in the burger place.
Right.
Okay? My mom and dad, or he's my stepdad too, but they're complete opposites. And I mean, they both gave me whatever, I wanted. I didn't ever want for anything. So, I don't know. Like, I like my parents.
I mean, they're cool, but
I like them now. But as a kid.
And then I always was able to do whatever I wanted to do.
No, I still
have trauma. If I wanted to be an astronaut, they was going to go buy me a spacesuit.
Exactly.
But again, I'm an only child. So.
Exactly.
One spacesuit, please.
Exactly. I don't know. I have no words. my kids like me, but I asked them quite often, do you like me? Am I fun? I'm like, yeah, Mom, you're fun. You're crazy. No, because if they don't, I want them to say it. And I even tell them, they see that I'm an adult and I don't deal with a lot of my family members. And I'm telling them, when you get older, you make that choice. If they don't fit where you are in life, I say, even me as your mother, if I don't fit where you are in life, if I'm not supporting you, giving you what you need, then you don't have to deal with me. At that point, you're an adult. I'm not, providing for you.
Now, how would you handle that? I don't think you'll handle that well at all.
You don't know me then. And I thought you knew
I know me. You very well, man.
You don't think that I would have a problem if my kids didn't want to deal with me? Because listen, I don't deal with my own mother.
Yeah, I understand, but I also know you. You're your mom, but also you're your Rachel.
Okay,
so,
what's the point?
You're a little different. So
I'm a lot different.
So
I'm Rachel
It's
first
important.
before I'm the mom.
It's important to you that you are a better mother, that you have a better relationship, and that at some point they say, "Nah, mom, I don't want to talk to you for the next 6 months." Your fucking ass will go crazy.
Oh well, I would enjoy my peace,
I'll
my
wait.
quiet. But you better not ask me to zeal you a motherfucking penny. Keep that same energy you had when you blocked me.
If you don't want me, you don't want my money.
Exactly. So no, and again, if I don't fit your lifestyle, if you want to live a certain lifestyle, and I'm like, I don't really agree with that, it's okay for you to say, I love you, I respect you, but I'm not gonna be able to deal with you. Yeah. I say, even with your siblings, I say, I have siblings that I do not speak to. At the end of the day, I have to live with that, but I'm good with it.
Oh, yeah.
Other people are the ones bothered. I'm a Capricorn. But other people are the ones that's bothered, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm telling
same energy.
If you listen, I'm here and you're not. So stop reaching out, okay? Love you.
I mean, I actually have a half sister that I think we connected when I turned 30, and then, or maybe 31, I don't know. But that lasted about a year, and we stopped talking last year because, again, she's younger, obviously, and I don't know. I just felt like it was a one-sided relationship. That's what I'm telling them. It's like, I'm not here, like I already do enough for everyone around me. And with her, I liked the idea of building this bond, with, this person that I'm connected to by blood.
Right.
But that's it.
Right.
So I'm like, you'll reach out to me before I reach out to you.
Absolutely.
I've been on this earth 33 years and been absolutely fine without you.
Exactly.
So, and I did, at the beginning of the year, I actually sent a mass text message out to my best friend. Well, I have 3 best friends and a group of my favorite cousins, basically the people I deal with on a regular. And I told them, if y'all can't figure out a way to generate money for yourselves, to find peace and happiness within your lives, we can't communicate or hang. Like, I have to disassociate myself with anybody because I'm not hanging with broke people this year. I don't want to deal with nobody that have money issues. I need everybody to be on the same, level as me or higher. Exactly. Like, we need to match. And if you can't do that, then we can't hang. Like, I'm here for you if you need an ear.
Well.
Right. And when I tell you they've been coming to me left and right with ideas on how to do this, that, and the other, I'm like, oh, I love it. Thank y'all.
All you had to do was push them a little bit.
Yeah. And because everybody does, like, everybody has
but
a
have you
niche.
been feeding them?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, have you been their go-to, like,
Yes.
I don't have no money, or
Yes.
I don't have no credit. I just need a little
and
bit.
that's why. And that's why I had to let that be known. And that's why, like, even when I sent that message out telling everyone that, every day I would send a different, like, message in the group chats. I would say, hey, have y'all thought about, this? Like, even with my cousins, we coming up, we would always go out and feed the homeless, like, every Saturday. My mom, my aunt, my dad, all of us would all get together, go feed the homeless every Saturday downtown. And excuse me, we stopped doing that for whatever reason. I'm not sure. So I made it a thing to do it every year on my birthday.
Right.
Because my birthday either falls on Thanksgiving or around Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So every year for my birthday, I go out and I feed the homeless.
Right.
And so I told them, we could start like a cousins organization, where we, give back. And because we all have, we're okay.
Correct.
None of us are like, we struggle because we want to struggle. I'm going to just
we not
stay
prioritizing.
like that. Exactly. Exactly. And it comes a point in your life where it's like, okay, you're this age, you have this many kids, you have, these responsibilities, these obligations, you have to do something in your life to live comfortably.
Correct.
I don't want to, let me tell y'all, after having this little boy of mine, I realized how much money I blew through. And now I'm like looking at everything. Okay?
Right.
And I just want everybody, I'm like, all y'all have more kids than I do. There's no reason why y'all shouldn't have more money than me saved up, better cars or better living situations or anything,
Girl, you hitting on
But
I know, right?
it's like, people, they don't think about it, and they become content in their situations.
Correct.
Yeah, and I'm not that person.
Right. Oh my
and
God.
I can't deal with people like that.
What's that game where you put the blocks
Monopoly?
Oh.
No, Jenga. Jenga. I love Jenga.
Oh, you so black. Yes, it's Jenga. Okay, so for me, I had to start pulling blocks. Right? Pulling blocks. Because this is all me. I built this.
Yep.
And if I just pull just a little bit, I can be strong and stand on my own.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so busy trying to help everybody else stand. I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
I am a single woman with 2 kids. I work, and look, I just bought a car. You know, it's something it's a gift that I got myself for turning 40 because I didn't even think I was gonna live that long.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Right.
But then after that, I started immediately looking for a house, and I'm running my credit, and I'm like, wait, Rachel, what are you doing? You're moving too fast, right? And that's one of the reasons why I said I need to clean out the space that I'm already in, because I'm financially comfortable where I am. Do I want to pull up to where I am? No, because it's complete disarray on the inside. But again, if I start removing blocks from the inside, it'll be a place that I'm comfortable.
You create your peace.
Exactly, and that's the thing. I've created this space. Now I have to live comfortably in it. I don't want to live. Oh, she got a car and a house. Oh, what they do? I'm sorry, it's all me.
Her.
This is all me. I did this.
Me, myself, and
and I'm not. I would be lying if I said it wasn't hard, because it is hard. I moved in this space with someone, but before I did that, I had to think to myself, is this a place that I can financially afford on my own?
Yep, got to.
Yep, it is.
Got to.
And if I couldn't, I got cup cards. So, yeah, I had to do that for myself. And when you start pulling blocks, you'll stand more solid on your own. Yeah. And it's sad that you even had to come to these people to have this conversation to say, we're not equal. And I don't have to sit here with you guys.
Sometimes they don't. But again, sometimes you have to be that wake-up call.
Exactly.
Because again, people are they're used to doing they're used to doing the same old thing every single day, and it's okay. It's because that's what they're used to. I can't.
Well, I didn't just find out, but I'm coming to realize, like, I'm like 10 steps ahead of everybody in my family, in my circle, and then I don't have anybody where I could go to
that's equal to you.
Yeah, that's either equal or above me, because I have so much stuff in my head right now, that I want to do, that I want to build, because right now I have a whole legacy. I have a whole generation coming behind me, and I'm like, how am I going to better their lives?
Correct.
Like my parents did my lives.
Correct.
Although, we didn't have a whole lot, but I got a lot of like love. I got a lot of, you can do encouragement and stuff like that. But how can I give more to my children?
Right.
And so in my mind, I'm like, okay, life insurance, check.
Yep.
Savings, check.
Exactly.
What's going to happen, when I can't do for myself, and so. Right. And so I think a lot of times, like, I got to be kind to my kids, because I could end up in a nursing home, and I don't want to live in a nursing home, because some people don't get paid but $12 an hour, and they just there just to collect a check. They're not really caring, because they're not valued either, and and I just go in this whole circle about that, just that one thing.
That's true.
But how can I do more for what I have coming behind me?
Exactly. And we need to start teaching our children about financial literacy.
Oh, yes.
I just opened my daughter up a bank account because I want to teach her the importance of money. And we're going to talk more about that when we come back from our break.
Because I got a pee-pee.
Hi, guys. Welcome back. We're back from our break.
Thank you for allowing us to take a break.
Kitty had to go pee.
I just talked to my mom.
She did.
I just talked to my sister.
We were talking about family, and her family was like, let's see what this bitch talking about, okay? Who you not talking to? Exactly. I heard you say. Exactly.
I heard you talking about me.
Exactly. That was 12 episodes ago. That was not recent. That was not recent.
She know I love her.
That sounds like fake ass love.
No, what's so funny though, and I see it in my girls.
What?
Like right now, they're beefing.
Yeah.
And that's how my sister and I used to beef. And I have to think, like, every time there's an interaction between them or us or whatever, how was it when I was a child?
See, I tell mine we weren't like that.
Them eye to eye.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my sister got into a lot over clothes.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I started working, so I was able to buy myself stuff, and she wanted to wear my clothes, and she would take them without asking.
Oh.
And so we had a fight, a physical fight.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the only freaking fight I ever had in my whole life, where I had to bust her upside the head.
Because so what happened?
So she took my clothes, she wore it, and then she stained it. So that was the worst part about it. She stained it, and then act like it was nothing.
Yep.
So I had to whoop her ass.
That's how
they
be acting.
So I'm pretty sure she remembers that. But that was the only fight that I had, and I had to move from where I grew up to here in Houston for us to be best friends.
Why?
Distance make the heart go fonder. I don't know.
I think that's very true. Cause I don't even date people in the city. Everybody
That's
I
what
deal
you just
with.
said. We were just talking about that. Yes.
All of that.
I would. Could I date somebody outside? No, I'm too physical.
But see, and I think it's the complete opposite. I mean, like I like, affection and stuff like that.
Oh, I don't like affection.
Like that D.
Yeah, no, I love it, but the thing is, it's like I think having someone in the city that's so accessible, I like my space.
Facts,
So
bars. So I feel like I agree with her. I love my space.
I like my space, and until I know that it's going to be like this is it, I'm okay with not, having you there every single day. Like,
so how do you deal with the
distance?
No.
Well, now, okay, so let me tell you.
With that,
let me tell y'all. So I don't know. I like to say that I'm pretty weird when it comes to sex.
Why?
Just simply because, for starters, I'm 33. I didn't lose my virginity till I was 21.
Oh wow.
That's the first thing. So it's like you can't miss something you never had, right? So then I've only been in 2 real relationships in my life. I never really did the high school sweetheart thing. I didn't go to my prom. I didn't go to graduation because I've been an industry kid my whole life.
Oh, okay.
So I was, while most of my classmates was walking across the stage, I was in Miami working with T-Pain.
Right.
Like in 11th grade.
Right, exactly.
I graduated early to do those kind of things. So
that's good.
Being like, like sex and being fast like most of the girls that was never really my thing.
Dude, I used to hear about. Well, I heard stories 10 years at the class reunion that my classmates used to have orgies. I was like, what?
Yeah, I mean, even now, like some of my cousins.
Kind of left out, but not
exactly. I could have wrote me a note. Maybe yes, no.
See, that was never me. I was never into none of that stuff, and
I hope my kids like that.
I got. Just being completely honest, I never used toys. I never masturbated, like anything, right? Once I started having sex.
Something you never had.
Right. Now, once I started, I still never, once I started having sex, I still wasn't, I've never been in tune with myself enough to, want to masturbate if I just got horny or nothing like that. Up until.
Okay, here we go.
And y'all finna trip out. Literally, up until
COVID.
Last night.
October of last year.
Really?
Yes. I finally, and it really takes somebody to unlock those things.
Yeah.
So I finally found that one person now, as of now, in this moment, that has made me comfortable, with my, everything. I didn't even know I could squirt until him.
Yes, exactly.
I thought about squirting until she told
me. Listen.
Let me tell y'all. I was like, okay, I like this.
Exactly. It's a mess, but it's
but
hardwood.
I have to do it a lot now because he's located in a whole nother state. But you know, it is what it is. But I enjoy it.
I love
because when we see each other,
boom,
what?
It's explosive.
Come on now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Are y'all okay? People gotta go check on y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all still alive?
Oh yeah, very much so.
I love it. I will take. I think I'm too into myself, if that is even a thing. But I love it. I take pictures. I video.
Yeah, I do all that now.
Record.
I do all of that now.
So she mentioned that somebody had to
unlock that,
encourage that. Mm-hmm. Is that? I mean, is that a real thing?
Because for me,
but see, he didn't
I've been doing it. But I've been
it.
doing it for so.
The teddy bear had to say something.
Oh wow!
Teddy Roxman had to say something.
It was a Care Bear. Go
on, explain to her what the Care Bear.
I'm not going to.
Please, I know I gotta know.
Okay, so
it's open now.
First of all, let me back all the way up first.
Come
God,
on, I gotta.
Damn, Keita. You ain't supposed to be listening and remembering shit like that. Okay,
we said nothing
off 2 years ago. Okay,
and it was recent.
So no, that I told the story.
No, it's been longer than that.
Oh shit, it's been longer than. Okay, so first of all, I started masturbating very, 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 very early. Okay, it probably stemmed from being molested as a child. Probably, I don't know. But once I got into myself, I couldn't really turn it off.
And that's weird. I don't want to cut you off, but that part that you said at first, that happened to me too, and I think that's why I was never able to be comfortable with myself. I felt weird or like I was violating myself. So I don't know, like, and that's how I am with men. If sex is the like number one thing that you want to talk about, or like that's all we can discuss, there's nothing past that, I'm not even turned. Yeah, I'm not even turned on. I'm completely turned off. I have to be the one to initiate sex. So if I find a person that is like, we're just talking, like if it never comes up, yeah, that's how I lost my virginity, because my first, he never, not one single time, ever brought up sex. And one day I was just like, yes, I did. I asked him, was he gay? Okay, and he told me that, he was like, well, no, you told me you was a virgin, so I just respected that, and I just feel like when you're ready, you're gonna do it. And at that moment, I was ready.
Yeah, we don't have men that respect women to that degree anymore. But see, I'm different.
Well, there's some. There's some. Because let me tell you, like I said, it's safe. And he didn't encourage me to open up and start playing with toys and stuff. Now I got 3 toys. I'm proud of myself.
What do you have?
I have some little. It's not the rose, but it's called like a tickler or something like that. But it looks like a flower and it has a tongue. So I got that. I just bought a clone. I didn't buy it, but a clone of Willie. So we're gonna use this next time we're together.
Okay.
So it's like a mold to where you can clone your mates or your man's penis, and it has a vibrator that goes with it too. Yeah. So you get them hard.
I think I'm gonna have to get.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that because I'm working for like a toy company now. So yeah.
Close your eyes. Soften your eyes. Don't close.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just really into it.
But yeah, so I think that's and with the guy that I talk to now, I don't know, he's just a man's man, and it's just, I don't know, everything about it just made me just want to just open up. Yeah, exactly. Explore myself in ways I didn't think I could. I feel completely 100% like comfortable in my body.
Yes,
exactly. No filters. No, like I talked about like wanting to lose my stomach. I was like, oh, I got to get rid of this gut. He was like, babe, that's not a good. He was like, you look good. I was like, okay.
She got the good ones, don't she?
That's good.
First time. Jesus.
That's good.
But again, he ain't even here. He's in a whole nother state.
It's cool though.
You gotta wait on it. Okay.
Cool.
But again,
I'm gonna get me a rose. Yeah, I'm gonna see what it's all about. I don't know. Look, I bought a car before I bought a damn rose. Priorities, listen. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get, girl. No, I'm not. I'm getting that rose first. Then I sprinkle them little petals everywhere when I get that house.
Let me tell y'all, We just got some roses in. So the company that I am working with is called Kinky Cravens. And
is it on social media?
It is. So the thing is, I'm going to be doing like the rebranding of it and everything. So we haven't completely launched. I mean, the website is up and you can purchase and everything now, but everything needs to be updated. And we just, ordered the roses.
Business here.
Yeah, we just got the roses in. So I'm going to be putting together these boxes. So the thing is like, why have a dozen when you can only have one when you only need one, you know? So I'm going to put together a box, and it's going to have like maybe like a little sexy, kinky game. It's going to, have your rose and, maybe an outfit or something like that.
Hell
we're going to put it together.
Exactly.
We just got our own condoms in. So, we got some stuff working, but Kinky Cravens is, it's on Instagram as Kinky Cravens. Again, the website and the Instagram haven't really been, touched because it's under construction.
Now, though.
Yeah, but I'm there now, so it's all about to start kicking off.
Hell yeah.
We got some little erotic stories coming out.
Yes. Are they audible? Because I don't want to read them. Okay.
Oh, well.
Just want to listen.
We can make them like that.
Yep. Turn on my rose. Put my ass to sleep.
What other companies are you working with now?
So that's the only one that I'm working with outside of just dealing with my my client, comedian Shannon. I love Shannon. Yes. So comedian Shannon, she is the only client I have at the moment. Besides Kinky Cravens, but other than that, I have my own company. It's a mobile bartending service. It's called Pretty Boozy.
Okay.
So yes, bartending is like, so when y'all was sitting here, that's why when somebody said like she know her wine,
right?
I know.
She's like, no, put that with that. Hold it. No, take that off the table. Do that.
So,
with that.
A friend of mine, one of my friends, she and I are getting together, and we're trying to start a mobile
bartending. Yeah. So.
How does that?
Oh, let me tell you. So Pretty Boozy.
How do you license that?
Well,
it's mobile.
It's
alcohol.
So, yeah, but you're not selling alcohol. You're providing alcohol. So you go and you set up at the parties. So therefore, you don't need it. You just need a TABC for that.
Okay. I thought it was like you get in and it's like a bar on wheels.
No, but you
it's
can't
a stationary
have that.
bar.
Yeah, but you go and set up. So.
But you ain't driving and selling at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. No, you're basically serving. So basically, it's like hiring a DJ if you don't feel like playing your own music at your party. You're hiring a bartender to come mix up your drinks.
Oh yeah.
So I do custom bar menus, custom drinks. I actually have like my own little pouches that I sell. So if y'all ever need anything for like a party, I didn't bring anything, and I honestly meant to bring some toys and stuff.
Yes.
And was rushing out and completely forgot. But yes, I'm gonna definitely come back with all the goodies, right?
I'm gonna come.
So
and tell y'all about it.
So with Pretty Boozy, it went through a phase. Like I've been working on this company, and I'm really excited about it that it's finally like coming to now.
Right.
I've been working on it for about 4 years because it started off originally as me wanting to have my own bottled mimosas, right?
Sexy.
So I wanted to have my own mimosas on the shelf. And the concept was going to be like, the thing was going to be all about the concept of the bottle. So, of course, mimosa is part champagne, part juice, So the thing was you twist this bottle. And I don't know if y'all ever seen those Asian drinks that when you twist the bottle, the little marble falls down. I've never seen. Okay, again, I'm weird. So I'd be experimenting and experiencing a lot of different stuff. So the thing is you twist the bottle and the juice releases. Like, with a slow flow into the champagne. That way you always have a fresh, right. You always have a fresh, good mimosa. Come on now.
Yes.
Yes. Come on.
Come down. I would like to come down for 500, please, Alex. Exactly.
So, but again, it's a lot that goes with like the licensing and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, well, what can I do to just get everything in motion to build up to that?
Right.
And then I just started thinking, I'm like, man, I was a bartender for like 8 years. It was the one thing that I always, just kind of went back to. I love mixology. I love the art of creating and, making people feel good. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just be a mobile bartender, hire me, to come work your parties. Yep. Well, now that has now transformed into just being a brand for bartenders. Yeah. So I'm going to, so once the website is up, so you can book me to come bartend, but it's gonna, once it's finished, it's going to have products for bartenders like bartender gear, bartender tools, bar mats, all supplies for bartenders.
Right.
I'm creating basically like a safe haven, a space for bartenders because that don't exist.
Right, exactly.
It's a place for bartenders to network, to, it's a really big market that is very untouched. So I'm putting together the first boozy ball, which is a ball for the bartenders, and they have
boozy ball.
Yeah.
Dip them balls in some booze.
Take it.
So you are funny. but yeah, so y'all have advice for that because we want everybody there. So that'll be happening around May. So like when school is out.
Reach out to us and let us know when
for sure, definitely down. I will definitely keep y'all in the network. So that's pretty much what I'm working on right now. Just pretty boozy, kinky cravens, and just working with comedian Shannon. So I have another situation in the works, but I can't talk about it right now.
Ooh.
So yeah.
We're going to give you all praises and affirmations.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Early congratulations on all of your business endeavors because we about 2022 growth.
Yes, right.
Yep.
So that's what's up. So you're doing all of this in your mom and a hot one.
Yes, to a 2-year-old little stinker. That's my baby, though. I guess he ain't got no choice.
I don't either.
Let me tell y'all,
I feel like it's taking me a long time to get to where I am now.
I don't understand. I don't know if I'm the only person that thinks like this, but if we're pregnant for 9 months, when they come out, why does it start over? Like, why they can't come out and be like 9 months and then the next month they 10 months?
I like that.
Like why we got to start all the way back over
Does that
to
mean
one?
I would literally have a 13-and-a-half-year-old and
yeah, that's how it needs to be in the country.
All this time.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say I did my 9 months. Now he got to do it. So that's how I look at life. Like I did my time.
It's your turn.
Yeah, and so, but I swear he's been here before. This child, man, and I'm very extra and like over the top, and so is his father, and he is like both of us combined like times 10.
Oh wow!
So
he ready all the time.
The boy rolls out of bed like, let's go.
I'm ready.
God.
I'm here.
There is no easing out. It is. This morning he woke me up. He came, bust my door open, snatched my covers off. He's like, Mom, chalk. That's chocolate milk. Chalk, and threw me his cup.
Sexy.
I said, oh.
He threw his cup to
I said, well, can I at least have a hug?
A cup.
All right. Now can I get my chocolate?
Yeah, and he was like, chalk. All right, we're gonna go make you some chalk. Just put some clothes on.
Can I
he's a boss.
Do you want more kids? Would you invite your heart and your home to having more kids?
I definitely would love to have more children.
Would you adopt?
So, man, I'm happy you said that.
I know, because it's like, whoo, yes.
I would definitely adopt. I've always wanted to adopt. Even before, see, my biggest fear in life was always not being a wife and being a mother. Wow. So, yeah, it wasn't ever not being broke or not, because I'm too much of a hustler to be broke.
Right.
So I'm going to always succeed in whatever. So my biggest fear in life was not having my own family. And even though things didn't work out with, like, his father and I'm very happy about that. Yes, baby, they counted every single day. Thank you for my baby, though.
Okay.
But, I'm an only child. I grew up as an only child, but I have a lot of cousins, and I'm biracial. So I grew up in a predominantly white household. So my white side is like, it's a lot of them, right? And don't really know my black side like that.
Okay.
So, but my step family, they're really big. So I kind of, like what I lacked from like my biological father side, I, have with my step family.
And they're black.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So black.
Yeah, very.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, love them to pieces,
Yeah.
man. Wouldn't trade them for the world. But to have another kid, like my stepdad is against me adopting. I've always wanted to adopt though, because I always said if I wanted to have my first child by 25. Didn't happen. I didn't have my first child till I was 30.
Right.
Happy birthday to me.
Aw.
So I said first child by 25, second by 30. And if a third came into play, then that was fine too. But I never wanted to have more than 3.
Okay.
So now I have 1. He's 2. I'm 33. I'm giving myself to 35 to have another.
Okay.
But if not, then I don't want to be 40 having another kid or popping another kid out. So I'm definitely going to adopt, but it has to be under certain circumstances. So the type of child that I want, I have to know their background and everything before I just pick up little Michael Myers.
And for those of us, or for those of you who don't know who Michael Myers is,
he's a serial killer. We're not doing that.
Horror movie.
So, you don't know who Michael Myers is? Oh,
She don't watch
child. Okay, do you know Jason or Chucky?
You don't know none of them.
the bride of Chucky.
Well, you got to know Chucky to know the bride, because he was here first.
Okay, yeah.
Baby.
The redhead.
Yeah.
See?
Okay, so Michael Myers, if you ever see people on Halloween with the white mask on and like the Dickie suit with a knife.
And the crazy hair.
Yeah. That's Michael Myers. So he's a serial killer.
You gotta watch that movie.
Yeah, I think we should have a girl. You don't like scary movies?
I don't watch scary movies.
Oh my God, scary movies make me
hold on.
tick.
No, you're not about. I'm not going to set myself up for failure. I don't like to be scared.
Oh girl, I love it. We walk around my house doing pranks all day.
Oh,
Somebody
I
gets
walk
scared.
around
It's a
naked. I was about to say, I walk around naked, and that's probably scary to my kids. But no, I'm not. I don't like to be scared. Okay,
Oh.
because no, just no.
Oh.
And you know, my boo's like, babe, I'm right here. I don't give a fuck. You gonna go to sleep? No.
Much of a favorite movie that is
No.
mine and my sister. We watched that when we was little. Every Halloween we would watch it.
Nope.
I find myself watching it by myself and then getting scared when it's time for me to go to sleep.
Yeah.
My sister, she watched it so much that I think to this day she sleeps with a knife under her bed.
I do too. And a meat
So-
cleaver.
What?
Yeah. That's it.
Why though? Is that
You
part
just
of the
never
movie?
know.
Protection. It's protection.
Yeah, you just never
I mean,
know.
a
Because there's some
gun-
crazy people in this world.
Okay, so
It's 2022.
I'd rather have a gun than a knife because I'm going to stab myself trying to reach
Wait
for
a
it.
minute. Hold up. Back it up. This gun thing. Now, we went through this whole shooting process at Athena Gun Club. This bitch, although she was a great one shot, she shot the shit out that picture.
I shot him in the head and the heart. But listen,
yeah, she
the
killed him.
shell, it came back and it burnt me, so I didn't like it. Okay, so
she
I only
waiting
shot
it.
twice. I only shot twice. It was an accident. It was an
It was
He
a
said,
reaction.
I'm only going to put one bullet in here. And then
the
after
shit
you
out
shoot
that
it,
thing.
you put it down. I said, oh my God. He said, so put it down.
Don't
Okay,
wave the gun. Put the gun down.
Listen,
Okay.
no.
And she said she wasn't going to shoot again, but you do want to shoot again.
I do
right?
want to shoot again.
Okay, yeah, we need to.
Yeah,
I
we can
think
go back. I'm taking the
everybody
kids.
should own
Yeah,
a gun.
absolutely.
Everybody.
And everybody should know how to use that gun.
Absolutely.
If you
Absolutely.
can vote, you
Like,
can shoot.
yes.
Really?
I agree
Well,
with that.
you know, kids should be.
I
I
mean-
think children should be able to learn too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say
For
they should be
safety.
trained
Yeah,
on how
absolutely.
to handle a gun.
Because that's how a
Definitely.
lot of accidents happen. They are not trained to handle something like this. So I agree 100%. I'm definitely going to take my daughter to the range.
She's already been signed up since October.
Yes, she has.
Hey, now.
Just like Ari, she's been
So.
open since October.
Facts.
Just recently.
And
just
I am
recently.
excited. Y'all don't see this glove?
I do. When you
Yeah.
came in, I was like, wow, she's beautiful. She has this glove.
No makeup on.
Exactly.
Just
Because
some
we
mascara.
thank you. I mean, not that there's anything wrong. Not that there's anything wrong with makeup.
Yeah, not
okay?
at all.
Like, I just got really excited about that. But you're beautiful
You
the
too.
way you are. And most times when people come in here, we just be looking like our natural selves.
all the time. Like,
and they be looking
re-roll
I say they be looking so
camera ready.
yeah, and we just we just look a little untouched, but you look beautiful. I was like, wow, it's like I've seen her somewhere before. So pretty.
Like, I'm so mesmerized.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know somebody who just lost their virginity. Yes, last week. Exactly.
Is that
That's the glow. Exactly.
That's the
purity glow. That's that purity glow.
Squirting will change your life.
It
You
will.
don't know how.
But it's exhausting.
I just recognize that I squirted.
Exactly.
I probably done it before.
Exactly.
And never realized.
Never knew.
Nah,
Exactly.
I ain't never done it because let me tell you, I was Googling because I'm like, how do people squirt? Like, because again, I ain't ever had nobody to, make me want to tap into that side of me until now.
Exactly.
And I was like, I'm going to do this.
Yes.
If it takes everything. And child, I damn near messed up my phone when it happened. It was so
recording?
much. Yes. I was recording because I wanted to catch everything.
Yes.
And
I have to have my phone far away.
Is that
Exactly.
video
Oh, sure.
online? We see that video?
I mean, it's not online.
Okay,
Because I sent
can we
it.
see
But
it
I could show y'all. I
After the
don't
show,
mind.
After the party? Okay.
I don't mind. I'm very.
No, we can see. We
Yeah.
Talking pink. We.
He up now. He's like, we can see.
I ain't even see you sitting over there.
Definitely up for that.
On the big screen.
No.
See, so I've tried to record myself, but the phone literally has to be far away. So
Yeah, now I know
see
that.
it when it's far away, and I'm like, they go right there.
Now see, like the one that so the first time, because I like to record on Snapchat, so I record on Snapchat and then I save. I don't post.
Right.
But so it like ran out as soon as it was going. So I was like, no, and that was my first time, right? So I kept going.
Yes.
Like the next day, of course, I couldn't get 2 out that same night.
Okay, exactly.
But like,
it's exhausting. It's exhausting.
So I was like, because we got it. So I didn't want to send it to him because I'm like, I want you to get this splash waterfall
exactly, the
for
full,
real, you know?
Yes.
So the next one, it wasn't like as big, but it was good.
Exactly.
So that's the one y'all will see.
Yeah.
But the first, literally, there was a puddle like on the way my headboard is. It has like a little storage thing in there, and there was a puddle because I had my phone sitting up on like the little
I feel
tripod
like I need
thing.
this bed. Yeah.
And when they came, I looked up. I'll show y'all my face because I was like,
yeah. Oh.
Because the way I lifted up, I was like, oh my God, I did it.
App.
So, man.
There needs to be an app created for that. How to squirt.
Yeah. I mean, people probably think
trademark Talking Pink.
Exactly. We did it.
Copyright.
You heard it here first.
Exactly.
But yeah, child. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, squirting
gotta find
is
that
exhausting.
person to. Yeah.
And I did it with my child's father, and I didn't think that I would be able to do it again if the next person was gonna be able, But I was wrong, and I fucked up a whole couch behind it. But
yeah, now I would say my son's father was probably the best I ever had, and that was the best thing. But I mean, him as a person, he ain't shit. But the D was definitely.
There's a lot of good dick out there. I mean, dick is.
Yeah, because what I got now was amazing.
Right.
So.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's not rare to have good dick.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
All right.
It's okay.
So tell our pinkies where they can find you.
Yes.
They want to brand their company.
Exactly.
Their brand,
Oh yes.
They need branding advice, if they need marketing,
for
and all of that.
So I'm not taking on any clients right now, but I'm definitely here to help you further your brand and your business. So you can find me on everything at Ari the Brand, ARITHEBRAND.
Awesome.
That's on everything, all social media. I don't use Twitter. I ain't never just been a Twitter person.
Shut up.
But yeah, I don't really care for Facebook either because it's too much family on there. But Instagram is definitely
Where to be.
Yeah.
Is there ever a client, someone coming to ask you that you would turn down? Have you ever turned down?
Turn them down all day long. I have no problem turning them down.
So what would classify you as not getting the assistance?
Okay, so one thing about me is, like I told y'all earlier, my favorite genre is country.
Mm-hmm.
So I work in the hip hop industry, which I love hip hop, but I like old school hip hop. Like,
absolutely.
Too Short is one of my favorite rappers. Like I love Too Short. I love Dougie Fresh. Like
exactly.
All these people. So I've been working in, a hip hop industry. So, but that's because that's where my business was coming
right,
from. So I was taking it at first because, of course, I want to get in and get my name out there. But now I've pretty much established myself industry wise.
Correct.
So now I have I can say, I have the right to say, no, I don't want to work with you because you don't fit my brand.
Correct.
There's a certain, I want my name I want to be proud of what my name is stamped on.
Right.
So if I don't care for the brand or what you have going, if I don't feel like it's going to represent me and the way I want my brand to be seen, then I will definitely turn you down.
That makes sense.
It does.
Which is why, once I had my child, I let go of all my clients. I only decided to keep one, which was comedian Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been rocking a few years. Everything is great. I'm open to taking more clients, but I much rather do businesses because people are very needy.
Absolutely.
And
100.
it becomes they tend to blur the lines between a lot of people, they want a publicist, but they don't really know what a publicist does.
Correct.
They think you're a manager. They think you're their booking agent. They think you're their personal assistant. No, that's not it. So if you can't tell me what you need my services for, then you don't need my services. I'm not here just for the money. It's a passion for me.
That's sexy.
So I have to know, do you really feel like you need me? Because then that's going to create an issue if we start working and then you're not getting what you thought you were going to get because I'm doing my job, but you don't know what my job entails. So I always tell people, do you really feel like you need a publicist or do you need a business plan? Do you need a marketing, do you need a marketing strategy? What do you need? You can a la carte my services all day long. I have no problem with that. But you don't need me to be on your team
Everything
24/7.
that you say just makes you hotter.
So,
I'm sorry. Sorry, that was inappropriate.
So yeah.
She's lonely.
Don't want me. I don't.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm recently single. I'm sorry. So we're going to wrap it up. I'm sorry.
I've been single 10 years. Okay? I don't even count my baby daddy as a relationship. I call that a situationship.
Hello, right? I've been saying situationship for years, and I finally saw it online. A woman said, so we gonna get together, we in a relationship. He said, oh, no, we in a situationship. She said, she cooked him dinner. She cooked him a whole meal. Mm-hmm. She picked it up. She said, I forgot something. I'm gonna bring this right back. She threw down a sandwich, a bag of chips, and a bottle.
Enjoy your situation, my brother.
She said, this is what a situationship gets you. But that meal that I cooked is a relationship meal. Enjoy. Okay?
Because even now, I'm not in a relationship, but I'm happy with who I'm dealing with. Mm-hmm. So... And you know what? And I think I'm okay with not being. I am okay with not being in a relationship, even though I haven't been in one in so long. Mm-hmm. Because again, when it's gonna happen, when it's time, it's gonna be undeniable.
Exactly.
Yep. So.
Exactly.
Yep. The universe is gonna tell you it's time.
Oh yes.
And with that being said, we would like to thank our guest.
What's her name?
Ari the Brand. On all of her handles. And we are TALKinPINk. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. TikTok, exactly. TikTok. Vimeo. And all of that. Yep, that too. And then we have a Zelle, we have a Cash App, we have a Patreon. We also have merchandise.
Okay.
We have a number of things. You guys know where you can find us.
That's TALKinPINk, TALKinPINK.
Like it says over there. Okay? They can't see that. But we love you guys. We want to thank our guests. Okay? For stopping by.
For having me.
And we will see y'all next week.
Peace.
I'm Shay.
Happy Black History Month.
Amen.
Yes.
Wrapped up.